Hi, thank you for watching Digging to China. I'm Dongxiang. Kudos to Steve Simon, Chairman and CEO of Women's Tennis Association. Last Wednesday, Mr. Simon received an email in which tennis player Peng Shuai was said to deny her previous allegations of sexual assault. The 35-year-old tennis star has not been seen in public since she alleged on social media that former Chinese Vice Premier Zhang Gaoli coerced her into sex, and that they later had an on-off consensual relationship. On Wednesday, Chinese state-affiliated media outlet CGTN released on Twitter what it said was an email Peng had sent to the chairman of the Women's Tennis Association, Steve Simon. However, Mr. Simon has been quick to cast doubt on its validity. In a written statement, he said, "The statement released today by Chinese state media concerning Peng Shuai only raises my concerns as to her safety and whereabouts. I have a hard time believing that Peng Shuai actually wrote the email we received or believes what is being attributed to her." According to CGTN's report, Peng says in the email, "I am not missing, nor am I unsafe. I've just been resting at home and everything is fine." Now, who is Peng Shuai? She's a Chinese professional tennis player. In February 2014, she was ranked world #1 doubles by the WTA, the first Chinese tennis player to do so. In August 2011, she peaked at the number 14 of the singles ranking. Peng has won 2 singles and 22 doubles titles. She won a gold medal at the 2010 Asian Games. At the 2013 Wimbledon Championships, Peng won her first ladies doubles championship with Su-wei of Taiwan and again won at the 2014 French Open with Shuai. Her best performance at a Grand Slam tournament in singles came at the 2014 US Open when she reached the semi-finals, becoming the 3rd Chinese tennis player in history to make a major semi-final after Zheng Jie and Li Na. Peng hasn't competed on tour since the Qatar Open in February 2020, before the COVID-19 pandemic forced the tennis to take a hiatus. All has been good until November 2nd. Peng posted a lengthy message on her verified Weibo microblog account. Peng accused the former Vice Premier Zhang Gaoli, 75 years old, of pressuring her into sex 10 years ago when he was the party chief of Tianjin, a port city near Beijing. And then again 3 years ago after he had retired. On that occasion, Zhang forced himself on her in his bedroom while his wife stood guard outside. Part of Peng's post read like this, quote, "I did not consent at first. I cried the whole time. I said yes because I was scared. The world is a playing thing to you," unquote. Peng had not been able to provide any evidence of the sexual assault because his power was overwhelming. Her post reads, quote, "I have no recordings, no videos, only the true experience of my twisted self. I know that you, high and mighty Vice Premier Zhang Gaoli, have said you are not afraid. But even if I am like an egg cracking against a rock or a moth destroying itself in the flame, I will speak the truth about you." Within 20 minutes, her post was removed from Weibo. However, screenshots of the posting were saved and hence circulated. In China, all discussion about the matter became subject to blanket censorship on all social media and news outlets. Since her accusation, Peng had been silenced on social media. When asked by foreign journalists about Peng's whereabouts, Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian said, "I have not heard of the issue you raised. This is not a diplomatic question." On November 14, the chairman and the CEO of WTA, Steve Simon, called on Chinese authorities to investigate Peng's allegations and also called for an end to official Chinese censorship on the subject. The Chinese Tennis Association sent a confirmation to WTA to inform that Peng is safe and not under any physical threat. However, Simon stated that no one associated with WTA, including officials and active players had been able to reach her directly to confirm her status. Last Monday, Sports Illustrated Online called the WTA for the cancellation of all tournaments in China until the whereabouts of Peng have been ascertained. This call of banning tournaments comes at an embarrassing time as China is preparing for the 2022 Winter Olympics. Tennis star Naomi Osaka tweeted last Wednesday, quote, "Censorship is never okay at any cost. I hope Peng Shuai and her family are safe and okay. I'm in shock of the current situation and I'm sending love and light her way. Hashtag where is Peng Shuai?" Unquote. After Osaka's tweet, comments on Weibo thanking her for speaking out about Peng were erased. One online comment reads like this before it was deleted. "I don't know what to say besides praying she'll be safe. We are already accepted that this incident will disappear online. The posts will disappear, the accounts will disappear, justice disappear, laws disappear. Only the victim and the pain that tortures her will not disappear. Only the next victim's fear will not disappear." This was the first time a member of the top echelons of the CCP faced such sexual misconduct allegations in public. It is a case that touches on the most sensitive topic in China: abuse of power by Communist Party leaders. No matter how prominent the athletes are, they are just like anyone else in the country at the whims of the Chinese Communist Party's unaccountable power. Last year, China's top-scoring soccer player Hao Haidong and his wife Ye Zhaoying, a former badminton champion, publicly denounced the Communist Party. They were both purged from the Chinese internet. But they had left the country and moved to Spain before speaking. Peng Shuai still resides in China when she published her post, and that places her in great danger despite her post is not political but personal. The CCP has a history of disappearing critics and extracting forced confessions from them. For instance, Huang Xueqing, an independent journalist who reported on some of China's first Me Too cases, was detained on her way to the airport in Guangzhou last month. She has been charged with inciting subversion of state power. The most effective method to help Peng Shuai is to keep her in the spotlight. Unfortunately, many leaders in sports as well as in Hollywood, fashion, and other cultural sectors have sought to stay in China's good graces by keeping quiet on sensitive issues. It is refreshing and rare that women's tennis is doing the opposite, pressuring China to prove the safety and the freedom of a Chinese player who has crossed a political red line, even if it loses the Chinese market as a result. Kudos to Women's Tennis Association. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Just click the subscribe button right here. I'll see you again shortly.